Yeah, I think it's a little yellow mark, right? There. And there. How did you mark these cards?
It's odorless, it's colorless, and it's invisible to the naked eye. And it only takes a few seconds to dry, so no one can feel it. An old trick with a new high-tech twist. I applied a dab of this compound on the cards, but it's only visible when you put on the specs. Now, people wear all sorts of glasses at the table. Lizard eyes, shades, reading glasses. So these won't raise any suspicion in the slightest.
And which one of us again is going to be touching this radioactive stuff?
It's not dangerous, Brooke. It just has trace amounts of thallium. Hospitals inject it into people's hearts during a stress test. It's harmless, believe me.
Okay, but I'm not touching it. So we can see 4 cards. Does that really give us enough advantage to win every time?
No, not every hand, but yes, over time. The biggest part of winning, Brooke, is not losing.
I only see 1 pair of glasses.
They're for you, Brooke.
No way, Elle. N-O.
You're the one with the math chops. My card tricks will work on the frat boys and the fish, but real players will call me out. If we're gonna do this right, we need a team. Come on.
Guys, I've never played cards in my life.
I'll teach you. Now, Paytee will be the one marking them, and then she'll ease out of the game or go bust with a small amount of chips. Then you'll take over.
But it can't be that easy, guys. Just knowing where the 4 aces are?
It's not. The pot implied odds need to be calculated instantly up here, as well as the outs still in the deck.
Outs are all the cards that can help you win in any given hand.
Are you sure we shouldn't mark more cards?
Texas Hold'em is a game of patience and discipline. People play for 5 to 10 hours, sometimes more. It's all about waiting for your cards and your moment.
I get it. If we win too much too soon, we'd be made. By just marking the aces, we limit our exposure to the cheat and the temptation to overplay it.
So what is your part in all of this?
Well, I know where the games are, or I can find out. And it'll be up to me to keep us going from game to game. And I know how to distract men, which is another big advantage that you'll have at the table.
Doesn't it still seem a little risky?
Not if we stick to the plan. These guys will never take 3 girls seriously. And then we'll take them for everything they have. Suckers.
It is a great chance to turn the tables on the old boys club.
Show me more. That king is my overcard. I've got a 16.1 chance of 2 pair.
How's the setting coming?
Just what I wanted to do with my summer break. You know, there's some interesting stuff in this book on how to read tells. I don't know.
Why don't you know?
There seems to be a lot of ways to win without cheating.
Yeah, but everyone else is reading those same books, too.
It does not seem right to me, Paytee.
We're giving ourselves a slight advantage, that's all. Like athletes on steroids, except we're not shooting up.
Oh, great. I feel better.
It's not like we're scamming some old ladies out of their social security checks.
It's still a scam. I mean, it kind of takes the game out of it, don't you think?
I didn't know we were playing a game. They were trying to make some money.
Other people's money. Doesn't that bother you?
It's poker, Brooke. No one is holding a gun to anyone's head to throw their chips in the pot. Plus, the element of chance still cuts both ways. We're just stacking the odds.
Maybe. And maybe there's more to winning than stacking the odds.
Well, when you figure out what that is, let me know. In the meantime, I think we have a date with Elle tonight.
Now remember, this is just a practice run. A low-limit game with a bunch of jackass frat boys just to test out our play.
So how do you know these guys?
I met one of them at the Normandy last week. His parents are totally loaded, so his friends probably are too. Hey T, did you bring the compound?
I prefer to call it kiss and tell.
Fabulous.
Oh, you put that stuff on your lips? Doesn't it taste gross?
No worse than a blowjob.
Ready? Thanks for the invite. I brought a couple of my girlfriends with me. I hope you don't mind.
No problem. Come on in.
All right.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Go for it.
This is like so cool of you guys to let us play in your game.
What's the buy-in, boys?
It's 300, 5-10 limit.
I fold.
My turn to deal.
I raised 10.
Give you a call, Al. Maybe next time your friends won't be so lucky.
Yeah, gambling's all about luck. I don't know why people play those silly games anyway. You have my number.
See ya.
I know of a dozen underground games that I can get us into with a phone call or two. There's the West Side, Hollywood, downtown, the Valley. After that, we'll hit the Indian casinos. There's over 50 of them in Cali alone.
I thought you said we weren't going to hit any casinos.
I said we're not going to hit Vegas. Besides, we're not going to play in the casinos. It's just where I'll find the players that'll get us into more underground games. You'll see.
After we tap the LA area, we'll drive down to San Diego. Then back up the Riverside to Temecula, Coachella. Take San Bernardino, and then back home.
We'll take a break before we head up north, where the majority of the Indian casinos are.
Some summer vacation, huh, Brooke?
You girls are crazy.
I'll make the calls.
Your name. We talked the whole night through and I never got sick of you. And then you left that afternoon, and since then I've been thinking of you. I just want to see you again. Just want to see you again. I was waiting for the train and you were doing the same. Want to know all about your thing. I got your number and your name. I got off at the next stop and you stayed